Of the heat. We're in the month of June and typically our hottest month of the entire year. We had a triple-digit day today, so that now puts us at 5 days. The hottest temperatures so far this early season has been 103. The total triple-digit days we had last year was 20. Las Cruces for you, 1 day so far, but you're going to start to add to that as we make our way through this week. All right, let's talk about the month of June. Our hottest month, 95.5. That's our average high temperature. July, a close second, 94.7, and then the month of August, 92.4. So it starts to drop off, typically, the month of August. Also, August being the wettest month of the entire year on average. All right, so here's what we're forecasting. Look at that. As we make our way all the way through the rest of this week, in fact, including early next week. So we're just going to string together triple upon a triple. Here is the record highs. You'll notice once we head into Wednesday, 105 is the record, and we're going to tie that. And then we could see that happen again once we head into Saturday, although Saturday's record high at 106, but we're going to certainly be in the ballpark. Even as we look ahead to next week, we're talking about June 12th. All right, all the way into early next week, the models indicating that we got this big blob of confidence level that we are going to continue with above average high temperatures. We are leaning a bit on the drier side, so it doesn't look like any great chances for some rain in the forecast. All right, so here's the highs tomorrow all across El Paso County, and you can see those numbers anywhere from 103 to 105 degrees. Doñana County, equally very hot for you guys too. 103, 104, pretty common temperature. Look at Sunland Park or Santa Teresa. Looking at those temperatures at 104 degrees. Here's how it looks tonight. We have a sunset time for you occurring now at 9 minutes after 8 o'clock. 74, going to be warm overnight. Tomorrow will be right around 103. The winds will be westerly at 5 to 15. We could see occasional gusts to maybe 20, 25 miles per hour. 68 overnight in Las Cruces. Your high temp tomorrow at 100 degrees. Over the next several days, wish I had better news. Just going to continue to get hotter as we make our way through the rest of the week. 105 again on Wednesday, 104 on Thursday, 104 on Friday. We do have some added clouds coming in here, I think by later Wednesday and into Thursday. And then notice 102 on Sunday, 104 on Monday. Coming up at ABC 7 at 6, going to look at our latest future track computer model. The model starting to pick up maybe some chances for some rain in the forecast. We'll talk more about that again at ABC 7 at 6. We'll take a break. Be back after this.